This is Jennifer at Salad Rock Life. Today I want to take you through our garden. We planted it on May 26th. I try to keep everything in a notebook. So I just looked up. We planted everything on May 26th. We try to do it Memorial Weekend. That's our standard here in Northeast Ohio. So I'm going to show it to you, and then we're going to go in. Now I have to unlock it because we let our goats and pigs graze, and I don't want them getting in the garden. So we have to keep it under lock and key. And even when we're in here. Okay. I know that the green beans are ready. I wanted to come in and see them. I've already picked a few. I want to show you how they're doing and how we planted them. But first, let me show you in our book here. We buy most of our seeds from Harris Seed. I keep the receipt, where we planted things, how we diagrammed it, where everything was. I know some people don't do that, but I like to look back over the years and how things did, what worked, what didn't, what we can repeat. So these beans are Crockett beans. These are our favorite green beans ever. They can get on the vine or stay on the plant for a long time, and they don't get huge seeds. They're stringless. They're very hardy through the heat. They're awesome. They're great to freeze. So we covered it in black cloth and then just punctured some holes through it and popped the seeds right in. And they grew up really well. I believe I looked in the book and it was like 5 days later and the beans were popped up. The little sprouts were. So there's not many weeds. There's a few. But weeding is like the arch enemy of gardening. It's the worst part. We plant this beautiful thing and till it under, plant it, and then you come back 2 weeks later and you can't find the plants because the weeds have just taken over before they've even had a chance to start. So this black ground cover cloth is really great. We do it with our tomato plants, pepper plants, broccoli, big plants. This is the first time we've ever tried it with actual seeds to sprout through the slits, and it worked really well. Again, there's not many weeds in our bean row here, but then you look at our beets, and yeah, there's grass in there. And if we didn't weed it, it would look down here that we did parsnips this year. This is how tall the parsnip bed would be. We can't find, I mean, there's no parsnips in there. We can't find any. So I'm going to rip all these weeds out. I've started already clearing out a bed, and we'll just throw some potatoes in there and just do that for now. Hopefully the seeds have all sprouted. They're done for the summer, and we can not have to worry about the potatoes being all weedy. Let's get back to the green beans. So the packet says 60 days from when you're planting them that they'll be ready. Today is the 21st, and we planted them on the 26th of May, and this is July 21st. So it's under 60 days, and I've already picked this many going around the outside of this row, all around the edge, and kind of back up. So I'm going to continue picking some more. I'll show you inside the plants how they grow. Look at this grass. Sometimes we come in the aisleways and just weed whack because the weeds get so tall. It's mostly grass. It's not really weeds. A weed is just something that grows where you don't want it to grow. So, but here, they grow in doubles opposite each other. And we've had rain a couple times this week. We haven't had rain for a long time. And then this week we finally got some. So they're looking really well. They withstood the dry a long time. And they'll produce a couple batches of green beans for us. They'll keep producing until the frost kills them. They're an excellent variety. Again, they're our favorite. We've grown them ever since we discovered them. We wanted something that was stringless. We don't like eating strings. These are our favorites. And so you want to be able to hold the plant while you're picking. Can't do this with the camera. I can just take my thumbnail and pick some off. But again, these won't get, even if they grow, even if we're not out here picking them soon enough, they'll continue to grow, but they won't have such huge seeds and turn just yucky. These will stay really crisp and they'll just be bigger green beans. They're really good. So I'm just going to continue picking here, and I'll show you what I have when I'm done. Okay, we're done picking today. It's important when you pick, you want to go back through looking at it the other side. You'll miss a lot. I'm amazed at how many I miss sometimes. So I'll go through one side, go down one end, and then I turn around and I come back this way. The beans match the same color as the leaves. It's difficult to get them all. Even here I find some more as I look back through. Here's what we got. We got an ice cream bucket full for our first picking of the year. These are our first green beans. I looked at our receipt. We paid $3.25 for the packet of seeds. And this is our row here. I don't know how much they are in the store, but they're not as good as these. So, and these will give us a lot more green beans throughout the summer. I can't wait to go in and steam these for snack later.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time.
So I brought the beans inside. I snipped the ends off where they're growing from. Threw those off the deck. And have some water boiling. Just enough to cover the bottom of the pot. About half at a time. Set the timer for 4 minutes. You just want to blanch them if you're going to freeze them. These we're going to eat fresh. So wait for them to get back up to boil. And we'll check them after 4 minutes. If you do freeze them, you just want to blanch them and then put them in some cold water, even ice water, to cool them down quickly, and then freeze them. But we're going to butter these babies up, salt and pepper, and enjoy them fresh. Okay, let's check these. Minutes was perfect. They are nice and tender. Put some butter on them. Nothing like fresh green beans from the garden. So good. So, it's not too late in the season. Get some Crockett Beans from Harris Seeds. Plant them. Less than 60 days, you'll have fresh green beans also.